Already? Well, I don't see it yet, Vingerupton. I don't see me. I see it on my phone. There you go, she says. There you go. Good Monday morning. Who here likes Monday mornings? Cameron.
It's my favorite day of the week.
Why do you like that day so much, Josh?
It's almost like
It's almost a fresh start to the week. Yesterday, hey, I'm going to get straight into 60 seconds of gratitude, okay? We start the show Monday through Friday, 8:29, and we immediately go into something. My wife says she loves Mondays. I don't know why, but I'm going to go straight into my 60 seconds of gratitude. One of my favorite things is to be at our pool. Are you going to have a pool at your house? It'll be one of the favorite things. You need a pool. Do you like pools? Do you want a pool? Josh, do you want a pool? Travis?
Oh, yeah.
Who here do you want a pool?
Absolutely.
Why? Why do you want a pool so bad?
Just like it.
It's the best.
But see, your brain needs to become so connected it knows why. Like, here's what I love to do. I love whenever the wife, the dog, we're out there and it's sunny. Yesterday was a gorgeous day. Well, it's the pool. I couldn't get the heater on, but it still wouldn't be warm enough.
It's like something about a body of water.
There is. Like, every single time I go out there and it's sunny, I can be out there 5 minutes. And I'm like, man, I would like to have something to drink. And it's never like a Celsius. It's never water. It's never something healthy. It's always a beer. Or I like to have beer outside. I like to have bourbon. I like to have bourbon at night. So yesterday, it was perfect out there. And I had it timed out like we went to church. I didn't eat. I ate a little breakfast, but I knew I was going to be hungry. But I wanted that buzz hungry. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like where you haven't eaten enough and you were like really, really hungry. And I thought about cooking out, and I'm like, I don't want to mess with all that. So we ordered Camino. Now, I specifically knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted fajitas. I wanted extra chips, extra salsa, extra queso. I wanted that Valentino sauce, beans, rice. I had all this stuff. And I had about 5 beers before I ate, and I was starving. It was just exactly the way. I'm very thankful that it happened like that. If you're on here, do me a favor, like, comment, and share the stream. What are you grateful for this morning? You, Cameron, you did a video the other day.
Yes.
I didn't listen, but I liked it.
Appreciate it.
I ain't got the patience to listen to other people. I don't even listen to my own stuff. But what did you tell everybody?
If I had to say one thing, probably just opportunities in general. It's very broad, but opportunities.
All right, I missed a few folks. I see Drew. He says hello. He wants a pool. My wife, I never thought I'd love to have a pool until we had one. And then I don't know what that face is. Noah. I'm drinking Noah's drink. I went to get this yesterday. I've got a recommendation. This right here with like Grey Goose vodka. I would highly recommend it. My wife says, I never get in, just laying by it in the sun makes me happy. And the dog lays there right by her. Doesn't come play with me, but that's fine. Pretty soon I'll be putting him in the water. Shannon, good morning. Amanda, good morning. GTT team has something freaking awesome in the works for you. Well, bring it on. I just heard I'm grateful for good and beard. Is that what I said? I don't know what I said. But today's show topic, what did I say it was going to be, Van?
Everyone can imagine the payoff if you can do the work.
Everybody can imagine the payoff. They can sit there and celebrate in their mind, but are they willing to do the work? I got this. Who watched the Masters over the weekend?
Watched a little bit.
I saw it a little. I don't really understand it, though.
Well, I thought immediately of Tiger Woods. Do you know who Tiger Woods is? Does anybody not know who Tiger Woods is? Why do people know Tiger Woods?
It's because of what he's done for golf.
But there's been a lot of great golfers, but everybody seems to know this man. Everybody knows.
Branded himself.
He what?
He has branded himself.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like one of the most well-known people in the world, I would say. And I think the reason why people know him is because he banged a lot of women.
Yeah, he's like in the celebrity drama.
I mean, he did that, but he was well known before that. I'm just kidding. But they look up to him. He's known because of greatness. So he's had, good morning, Remy. Thank you for getting on here. He's had a lot of ups and downs in his life when his wife caught him with that one girl, and that Thanksgiving day, she beat him up with a club, wrecked his car. That put him on he was at the top of his game, but he was getting injured, and he kind of faded for a while. And then he came back. Everybody loves to see a comeback story. So all those people that hated him, then they start cheering for him to come back. And then he has a few more setbacks, but he had a lot of back problems, surgeries, but he could never get back to his form. And everybody was rooting for him, but all my hopes of him winning another majors are like the big. There's 4 big tournaments a year in golf, and they're called majors. And he was pursuing Jack Nicklaus's record of 18, and he was stuck on 14. I mean, I think it was like 10 years. Josh, you ought to Google that for me. How long was Tiger stuck on 14 majors? But he started winning at a very early age, like 20, 21 years old. And everybody thought he would, without a doubt, be the best player ever in golf. But as he won all of these events, the rumors started coming out, or not the rumor, but the stories, they're like larger than life stories of him, of how hard he practiced. Have you ever heard of his commitment to his craft? If you're watching this, let me know if you've ever heard people talk about how hard he trained. Like, he would go to Navy SEAL training. He would do things that would push him to a limit that was beyond, like, it would just be unbelievable. How many people, and there's a few people out here that do that. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, there were some of these players out there that would push themselves to such an extreme level of commitment, like most people just can't understand or comprehend it. So yesterday, let's fast forward through all this little fluff that I'm talking about. About a year and a half ago, nearly 2 years ago, he had another unfortunate accident. He had a car wreck. Did any of you hear about this? I can't. Maybe me and my wife are on vacation. I can't.
You work, 'cause I'm doing the morning grind.
You're doing the morning grind. He had a car wreck that was so bad they thought they might have to cut his leg off. Did you know that? Are you just saying that?
No, I didn't.
Think of that. That's how bad the car wreck was. On top of that, most people felt like he was drunk or on a lot of pills because of the way the wreck happened. Like, I think he even crossed over traffic. He was going the wrong way and ran off the road, and there were no indications of him hitting the brakes. It was early in the morning, so a lot of people thought, man, surely this time Pruitt needs help. Could somebody help the man? So the media, a lot of people that hate him were just they were just dogpiling him. I mean, and it was a very low. For as many ups as he's had a lot of downs. So this was another extremely low point in his life, and we were finally saying, well, Tiger is done. Did you think Tiger was done after the wreck?
Did I think he was done?
Did you think he was done playing golf after
Yeah.
the wreck?
Yeah.
I thought he was done too, because I thought it was finally enough for him to say, I'm done. So then I noticed about a year later, him and his son playing in a tournament together. He could barely walk. I don't know if you saw him. Did you see him walking? I mean, he was limping. He's limping pretty bad. So then I got a little hope when I saw him playing with his son this is almost a year ago. It was late last year. His son, little Charlie, he's a phenomenal player. But we didn't hear much about Tiger after that. And then this past week, there were rumors that he was actually going to play in the Masters. And whenever Tiger is in a tournament, the amount of eyeballs, the amount of exposure, it just multiplies. So many more people want to watch it. So I'm like, well, do you think he'll play? Because even on the week of the Masters, nobody was really certain. He did release a statement maybe Monday or Tuesday that says, hey, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to play. And he's been off. Hasn't played in a tournament in nearly 2 years. So everybody assumed that he would just, well, it's going to be a laughing stock, but you should know better than that. So anyway, he goes out there and he makes the cut. He played really good on Thursday and Friday, good enough to where I'm like, man, wouldn't it be something if on Saturday and Sunday he makes a move? Did you think he might make a move, Pruitt?
I thought at the beginning, after the first round, I was like, I think he'll finish top 20.
That's what I was thinking. But I also used some common sense, thinking, man, by Saturday, is he going to be able to walk? So, and then Saturday comes, he has a rough day. And then Sunday comes, and I still got to watch all Tiger stuff, because why do you think we're drawn to Tiger? Are you drawn to Tiger?
Yes.
Are you drawn to Tiger? There's something in Tiger. The reason why we're drawn to him is there's something that we want that he possesses. There's something that we're attracted to. You know, maybe you like Waffle House women. I don't know. He did well there. Maybe you want to be just a champ at something. So I'm intrigued. I watch all of his shots even when he's sucking. So coming down, here's what I'm getting to, okay? At the end, he's obviously way out of contention. He's obviously, everybody's like, damn, he didn't win, or he's not. I think he finished around 40th or something, didn't he? Is way at the bottom of the thing. Well, whenever Tiger Woods plays golf, and especially if he's winning, I want you to pay attention to the crowd. How many people are watching? I could probably Google a picture. I wish I could put that up there, Van. I wish I'd ask you to just see what it's like to walk from the 18th hole to the green. Have you ever seen this? Like, how many people are out there? So yesterday, he's coming in. He didn't do well. But there is so many people right there around him. There's so many people cheering. It gave me goosebumps just to watch this. And it made me think that's what we do as a society. We celebrate the people that win. We celebrate people that do great things. How many of us, though, no matter what your job is, no matter what it is that you do, how many of you believe you've got greatness in you?
Everybody does.
Everybody has this thing within them. Then I thought, well, why doesn't more people? Why don't they experience this? Why don't they go through this? Why? I ask myself questions, and it comes down to how many people are willing to pay the price. I'm still trying to discover what is it that I'm trying to pay the price for? What is it that, and I've gotten more clear on this, and I'll go over that another day, but if you can get really, really clear on what you need to do to reach that level, a lot of you may not want to do that. That picture of him walking up 18 and 19 is nuts. That's kind of confusing, Drew, but I know exactly what you're talking. I'm going to find this picture. Just so, what would it be like if you could be that proud of yourself? What would it feel like if that many people were in your corner? Just think about that. And those are things. Those things probably motivate me more than money. Would be for people to look at me like that. And that's probably why that meant so much to me. But I'm going to look up that picture. But if you could today, I'd just like you to Google a picture of Tiger Woods in a golf crowd. And then look at the other golfers. The other golfers have nobody around them. Tiger Woods, it looks like he's in a it looks so crazy. It's unbelievable. I'm going to show you that. So we're going to get started right into our morning teaching, but how often do you ask yourself, I could be this, but I'm not willing to do that? Shut us down, Vingrafton.